Hey guys, this is Vishal Dandote, and in this video we will see what are the events in JavaScript and what is the event in JavaScript. Events are nothing but the action. It can be done by the browser or which can be done by the user. So whenever action happen in the JavaScript, we can fire the different type of events, or event can be fired by the browser. So this is the event, and let's see what type of event we have. So there are a couple of types. So first, let's say mouse events. In this event we can see there are like mouse leave, mouse enter, and mouse over, and so on. So another type called click events. So click might be like click, then double click. There is another type called as load event. So start load, then load, then loaded data, and so on. So there are a couple of types. You can see that in my blog, which is above in the section. So um, let's see how to use blocks with a practical example. So let's see that. First, what you need to do, you need to create the one HTML file. So I have created my HTML file, and into that I have added my this HTML snippet. So here I am going to create one uh, div. So let's say div, and which has ID called ID, and then change background, something like that. So I have given the ID, and here see the magic, I can say. And what we need to do here, we need to create the um, here we need to give some color for the view. So here background color, and here we can see green. So height should be 200 pixel, and again we need to create one button. So button, so click me, and here we can say class btn, and here we can give some style to btn margin top, and 5 pixel. So here let's run this code in the browser and see what's going on. Yeah, so here you can see my div is green now, and it has one click button above the div. So whenever we click on this button, we need to change the background or change the color of this div. So using the click event we can do that. So let's do that. um, so what we need to do here, we need to create one script tag, and here we can simply say document dot query selector, and using the query selector I can simply get access to this element. So I can simply get the access for the id element, which is called div. So change background, my id name is change background for that particular div. So here const div and equal to, and here we can say this is the access for the div element. Now we need to get the access for button, because we are going to add the event listener. Event listener is nothing but whenever we need to add or attach that particular event, uh, on any element, then we need to get access for that particular element, and after that we need to apply the event listener function. So let's see that. So here I can simply say btn. So here document dot query selector, and we can simply say dot btn. So we are selecting the element is in the query selector. So here we can say, so btn dot add event listener. Here we can say click comma function. So here whatever we need to do, we can do this in this function. So let's say um, div dot background color, div dot style dot background color equal to yellow. So let's see if this work. So I'm going to my browser, and here see, yeah, so it's working fine. So whenever we will click on this button, it will change the color for our div. So like this you can use the different type of events. So let's see one example for mouse event. So here let's say I'm creating one another div, or let's say another p paragraph tag. So here I am saying id or class or whatever you want to give the selector. So attribute. So let's say I'm giving id. So id, and here paragraph and here I'm saying see the magic. And first we need to get the access for this p element whenever we need to add some dynamic content or events on this. So as I told you in the dom manipulation lecture. So here document dot query selector, here we can say hash and id. So here it is the para. So div, sorry, const p equal to, and here we can simply say p dot add event listener, and here we need to add mouse enter, and here we can simply add the function. And for this, whenever we mouse over on the p element content, we need to change the content with uh, another data. So let's say p dot inner html equal to, so wow, it's magic here. You can say simply run the code. Now you can see I have one p element, and which is having the data called see the magic. Whenever we mouse enter on it, wow, it's magic. See, so this type of like we have changed the content. So you can simply see like we can use the mouse, and with the like mouse event, click event, and so on. So this is what you learn in this video. So like how to use events, and I hope you understand that. Thank you so much.